Okay, I'm live. So today's, tonight's topic is why they can trigger you, but they can never figure you out. Why game stalkers want to trigger you, but they can never figure you out. I'm sure y'all have heard that from somebody before. Okay, so the first thing is, of course, we know all about the gang stalking, but I want to give you a different perspective right now. When people want to know about you, they want to know about you. So when you want to know about somebody, what do? Like you're in public, you mention something that, would get their attention. Oh, I'm not really talking about the criminal aspect of it right now because it's all criminal what they're doing. But they know that you've done this, or they know that you talked about this. They know what your week looked like. They know what you put on before you put it on, right? So you go somewhere and they mention it and they drop a little hints. These people, they want to know more about you, right? Because they want to hear your reaction. What your reaction does is it gives them more information about you and who you are, how you're coping with what you're going through, how you're coping with what happened. They want to see how you respond. And they can't just outright, you know, say what it is and how they obtain that information because we know that they obtain that information probably through some type of illegal means. Because if somebody's listening to you, that means they also had the ability to infringe on your rights. And, it gets into a whole lot of copyright issues, infringement issues, and so on. So it's a bigger problem than people might try to make it seem. Like just listening to somebody. Okay, so if people were sneaking around listening to Eminem in his private time when he was like rapping or whatever, that would be a problem. And I'm pretty sure he would address it, right? So just look at it that way. Like people, they just want to figure you out. They want to know how you're going to respond to it because they're trying to get information out of you. And what are they going to do? They're going to go back and talk to people about it. Oh, girl, I said this and this is what she said. So it must be like this and it must be like that. I got the confirmation I needed out of the information you gave me because if that wasn't true or this wasn't happening, then they wouldn't respond like that. So that's why a lot of times it's good for you just to center yourself, realize that this is what those people are doing. Um, am I really getting paid to react? Is that something that I want to do? Is there something important that I need to say? Are you going to speak to them or are you going to speak to what is triggering you? Like, how are you going to respond to that situation? Like, just take a moment and figure out what you want to do when people put you in those situations because a trait of a very intelligent person is that they take that pause, they take that moment, they think about it, they just don't react. And that's what they want you to do. They want to put you in stupidity. They want you to put you in that stupid box, okay? Just blurt it out. Just blurt it out. No, stop, pause. Look at this situation as if you are somebody who is a higher up type person. Like, acknowledge that this person has a problem, they're involved with some type of criminal activity. You can go into a place and literally see who the person is that probably needs to get fired. right? You can go into a place and see the person who is immediately harassing people and is involved with something like a federal crime. So, you just have to start looking at yourself as above that situation. Like, you're looking at the situation, you're not involved in the situation. So, they just want to, and some of those people, they're looking for their self in you, in your reaction. Like, these people know what's going on. They have experienced things in their life, and they just want to know, how are you going to experience it? What is your reaction? And they're comparing you to themselves, like, all the time. And they're really trying to seek advice from you also. They're trying to see, like, yeah, so how should I feel in this type of situation? What should I be like after experiencing whatever they have experienced? Sometimes people try to pull things out of you so they can see what they need to do or how they need to react. Like, people do stuff in the strangest type of ways. Like, it's just a psychology type thing. So just look at it that way. So if people want to know about you, they want to verify information, they want to confirm through your reaction. They want to see how you respond. These people are really like considered nosy, messy people. I know that you've heard about like these nosy, messy people. That's basically what they are. They're the nosiest, most messiest people out there. Like, in ghetto terms, that's what we call them, messy people. They messy. They everywhere. They all up in your business. You don't know how they in your business besides that illegal stuff. And they want to feed off of you. They want to know about you. They want to know, how does this person respond in these situations? How are they coping? How do they get from this point to that point? You can take it as something to feel positive about. You don't have to look at it as completely negative, besides the fact that it's a federal crime what they're doing. Like I said, they can't come out and straight tell you, oh, hey, this is how I found out that information. So they're going to try to trigger you. Unless you're sitting down there having a conversation with them, they'll never know everything. Even if you're talking to yourself, they'll never be able to experience your full aura, your full presence, that friendship, that best friend friendship with you, or like that relationship with you, a special bond with you. They're only getting these bits and pieces, and really they're thirsty to find every aspect of it out. Like, what type of panties do you wear at night? What type of boxes do you wear at night? What makes you feel? How do you pray at night? I mean, they want to know everything about you. So just look at it like that. This is how some of these people learn. This is how some of these people attack other people. This is how some of these people do, studies on people. This is how some of these people infringe on people's rights. I mean, these are all the type of things that you have to think about. And if anybody says that it's anything less, like, they're just not using their critical thinking skills. And that's what people like me are for, and people like you are for, to inform people that, yeah, this stuff is real. Like, if you don't get that, then I don't know what you do get. But it's not for everybody to experience. It's on different levels. The reason why you're experiencing it is because you are an example that the universe is giving to show other people what needs to be shown. Everybody can't play the same position. That's just how it is. But when you're put in a position, you play it well, you inform other people about it, and that's how we grow as people. So I just wanted to encourage everybody to just broaden your perspective, to show you another way to think of it, to kind of help you get through some of the things that you're going through. I mean, like, names are used as triggers. And I think I'm going to talk about that in the next video that I do. I'm going to talk about how names can be triggers and how you can deal and cope with that. Okay, because really that's all people want to know is how you're dealing with it. Because you should have committed suicide and killed yourself, jumped over a bridge, went crazy, um, committed a crime, because we're supposed to be driving you insane. So the real question is, how the hell are you coping with this? How are you dealing with this? And it's hard. It's hard, but as long as you're going, you have a answer. For as long as you're going, you have an answer, and beyond, which those people can't see, but you still have an answer. Okay, well, I'm glad you guys tuned in to watch me, and I will be back with more videos. See you guys later.